What's up, guys? It's Johnnie O, and as promised, I did some 3D printing of a couple of different Bulbasaur models. So if you've been following me on Twitter, you'll know that I've been tweeting out about doing this 3D print and the fact that when I did the first print, there were some issues with the recordings of the print. The MP4 file itself actually got corrupted. So I did a secondary print to go and be able to give you guys a time-lapse view of printing the Bulbasaur. So did it on the Wanhao Duplicator i3 I've got over there. If you guys want to know more about the actual setup on it, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, and I'll do a follow-up video on the actual printer itself and how I have it set up and how I print with it. So I printed both the Bulbasaurs using Inland brand ABS from Micro Center, and it's a pretty cheap. It's 15 bucks a roll, and it's actually really cheap for filament. And I think it actually does a pretty good job. I've seen some bad reviews on it. I've seen some good reviews. I've had a good overall experience with it, especially for 15 bucks a roll. You can't beat it. So I'll go ahead and throw the time lapse up on the screen so you guys can watch the print of this Bulbasaur. They're both titled Realistic Bulbasaur. I'll put the links to the Thingiverse files in the description below. This one's an alternate version with like thorns or spikes or something coming out of it. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. But I'll go ahead and do the time lapse on the screen for you guys, and then at the end we'll take a closer look at the models themselves and how they actually came out, how the details actually showed up. You can compare that to the models that we pulled off Thingiverse to see how good a job the printer really did, and we'll talk about maybe some of my print settings that I used. Alright guys, so here we have the two Bulbasaur models, or the prints I should say. So here's the Realistic Bulbasaur, the standard one, and you can see it's got pretty good detail to it. It doesn't have quite enough support for the bottom side of the bulb on the back, and then up under his chin, if you look there, I don't know how well it'll focus on it, but you can see where it's not very smooth right there. I tried to increase support. I made the support a lot stronger and thicker on this Bulbasaur model, which you can see I wasn't able to really remove it all as well, but this one has more texture to it, more of like wrinkles that were modeled into it, but you can see that this curvature here is very smooth because I had that extra support to help support that part of the model. And same thing for back here, it's much more smooth, although you can still see there's some support material. Focus isn't really being my friend right now. There's more support material still stuck to it because it's a lot more difficult to clean off. So the difference was with this one, the support material I was able to just take my fingers and just pinch it off basically. This one I had to get pliers and really work at it, and even take a knife at some parts to kind of pry it off. And so that's why some of it's still there. Some of it's not cleaned up quite as well. But I mean, overall, I think these two models came out really good. I really like this one. It's kind of a cool alternate take on Bulbasaur. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of these models. Again, I'll throw the links in the description down below for the two models of these Bulbasaurs. And got them both all Thingiverse. Make sure you hit a like on the guys who modeled these, because these are amazing jobs. I think they did an amazing job on these two Bulbasaurs. Alright guys, hit that like button if you liked the video, hit the dislike if you didn't like it. Make sure you get subscribed to the channel if you want to keep up to date on all my latest videos. And let me know in the comments down below which Bulbasaur model you like better. Do you like the original Bulbasaur or the reimagined version better? Me personally, I like the reimagined one better. I just think it's kind of a cool take on Bulbasaur. And I'd really like to see this guy model out a Ivysaur and Venusaur for his alternate version here. I think that'd be pretty amazing. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at TitoTechTube to make sure you stay up to date on all the behind the scenes stuff going on. You can keep up to date on what's coming up down the pipeline. I think my next video is going to be setting up RetroPie on my Raspberry Pi 3. And until next time guys, it's Johnnie O signing off.